Lovely. Okay. All right. So I have started the recording as well, and we'll get started. So, so yeah, I was actually thinking about because I've been super tired for almost sort of 2 weeks now, and so I actually wanted to focus a little bit on that today. So I was looking at the different kriyas that we can do, and we're gonna do a kriya in the meditation for balance in the body. So in yogic science, we have, like I mentioned before, a bunch of energy channels that they focus on a lot in yogic science, and we have one on the left, like a main channel on the left, a main channel on the right, and then also a main channel, the very main channel in the middle. And it's in the middle channel that also sort of touches on the chakras that go through the body, and those are the main energy centers in the body. Chinese medicine works with these chakras and energy channels as well. Acupuncture works with those energy channels as well. And so this Kriya today is designed to, it systematically works on the spine to sort of like soften up the spine and create movement in the spine. And that also aids circulation of oxygen and prana, as they say, so the sort of energetic life force through the chakras of the body. So that should sort of align us a little bit and just create a little bit of balance between the right and the left side. And then we're going to finish with a meditation, which is a healing meditation, which also works on the actually on the two different the two different hemispheres of the brain, and the 5 different parts of the two hemispheres as well, and which is also focused on the main energy channel in the body to create flow through it. So we were going to use a mantra for that. But yeah, we're going to get started first with the Kriya, and then we'll move into the meditation after we've had our relaxation as well. All right. So I'm going to start by tuning in. So we can just come to a comfortable seated position to begin with. And at first, just begin by closing your eyes. Just arriving into this moment, into the space. Connect down to your sit bones. Just feeling a slight lift in the lower belly. lifting up through the spine, checking in if the shoulders are sort of stacked above the hips, tucking in the chin slightly, creating and lengthening the neck. Your hands can just rest on the legs for a moment, relaxing the jaw, and let the tongue rest in the mouth. And just check in for a moment, listening to the silence inside the body. Just noticing any emotions, any sensations, any thoughts. Just allowing whatever is here to be here. And just arriving here. I'm going to tune in with the Adi mantra as usual. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times, followed by the protection mantra, Mangalacharan mantra. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Guru Deve Name 3 times as well. And you can join in. You can just listen, rub your palms together. I'm just noting that using our voice is strengthening for the throat chakra. Pressing the palms together, bring them to the chest. In Kundalini Yoga, they speak about the body as a musical instrument. And of course, the voice is the portal to that. So using our voice and using mantra is actually very empowering, because it's something that we're not actually that used to doing maybe, or really leaning into. If you don't usually follow in with the mantra out loud, maybe try today. And take a deep breath in. And fully exhale slowly. And one more cleansing breath, breathing in through the nose. Slowly filling the lungs. And then breathing out slowly. Releasing. And then breathe in to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Then hold the breath for just a moment. Bring the navel towards the spine, squeezing, and then releasing, breathing out, releasing the hands down. Okay. All right, and we're gonna get straight into the Kriya. So we're gonna start with ego eradicator. It looks like this. You're gonna put your hands like this, sort of fingers sort of tucked in, and thumbs straight out. And we're gonna reach our arms up overhead like this. Sitting with a straight spine, we're gonna be doing breath of fire. Unless you're on the first few days of your cycles, you can just do long, deep breathing. We're going to be here, breath of fire. So we're going to take a half sort of breath in, then pumping the navel. Just focusing on the out breath, the pumping out, and then the in breath will happen by itself. You can focus on the third eye point between the eyebrows. And we're just going to do this for a few minutes. And you can start breath of fire. And continue. And this really opens the lungs and works on the magnetic field of the body. And really creates an alertness in the mind. And take a breath in. Bring the thumbs together overhead. Let them meet over the head. Holding the breath in. Again, squeezing. And then breathe out, keeping the hands where they are. And then pulling the navel on the out breath in towards the spine, holding the breath out. Squeezing the sexual organs. Squeezing all the energy up and in towards the spine. And then release, breathe in, release the arms down. Lovely. And we're going to move into the next posture straight away. So this is the spinal flex. So we're going to just be sitting in easy pose, grabbing your chins. And we're going to breathe in, coming forward, breathing out, coming back. And we're just going to sort of let the head stay in line with the spine. So we don't have to let the head follow too much. And it's more a movement of the lower regions of the spine rather than the upper regions of the spine. And just breathing in, breathing out, coming back. Again, eyes closed, can focus on the third eye. And if you're feeling low on energy or anything like that, you can just do very slowly, deep breathing. But if you have the energy, let's go a little bit faster. You're building that energy in the system. And you can continue. you want to, you can apply a mantra to the breath. So as you breathe in, you can mentally vibrate Sat. On the out breath, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. And continue staying with the breath, the movement. And then breathe in, come to center. And exhale. Relax, just feeling the effects of that posture for a moment. Staying still. Just noticing if you can feel any movement within the body. And we move to our next posture, putting the hands onto the shoulders, fingers to the front, thumbs on the back of the shoulders. And we're going to be doing a spinal twist. So we're going to be breathing in to the left, breathing out to the right. Keeping the head in line with the rest of the spine. So it just follows with the movement of the shoulders. And yeah, breathing into the left, breathing out to the right. Again, you can keep vibrating Sat Nam, Sat on the in breath, Nam on the out breath. Eyes are closed, again focused on the brow point, just between the eyebrows, just above the eyebrows. And continue. Allowing the movement of the breath to really move energy through the body, feeling that movement of the spine, lubricating the spine. Allowing the movement to be very free and effortless. And take a breath in, coming to center. Hold the breath for just a moment. And then breathing out. And relax the arms down. So next we're going to be bringing our legs out in front. So just like this. We're going to be grabbing our toes if we can reach them. Pointer finger and long finger sort of grabbing around the toe and then pressing with your thumb onto the nail. Sorry, the nail. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Of the big toe. And we're going to take a breath in. And then as we breathe out, come forward and down. Breathing in with a straight spine coming up. Coming down. Bending forward. Allowing the spine to be what moves, and just allow the head to follow with the spine. Again, with powerful breathing, if you are low on energy, again, you can just move very slowly with slow, deep breathing. Just allowing that. But if you can, keep that a little bit of high energy. Pressing onto the big toe. And keep moving, allowing the energy again to move. This again works the lower and the upper spine. Family. And then breathe in, come up with a straight spine, hold the breath in for a moment. And then staying straight, breathing out. Exhale and keep the exhale out for a moment. Hold. And then breathe in and relax, come up. And we're going to come into our next posture. So we're going to be sitting onto our right heel. We sort of just bring the right foot in. I'm just going to sit onto our right foot. So if you can see here, sort of like I'm like sitting, my toes are here. So just sitting, just finding whatever posture with the foot that works for you. Just finding that, and we're going to be once again bending forward, grabbing the big toe. If you can't reach, should have said this before as well, but then you can just keep your hands on the chins, for example, as well. But if you can reach the big toe, grab the big toe with both hands, again pressing onto the middle of the toenail, taking a breath in with a straight spine, and then coming forward, breathing out. And we're going to stay here and keeping that spine fairly straight. And then we're going to do breath of fire again, unless we are, like I said, on low energy on the first few days of our cycle, we can just do deep breathing. If we are feeling our usual selves, take a half breath in, and then begin breath of fire here, straight spine. Pressing onto the big toe. And breathing. And just staying with your experience here. staying with that breath that really energizes the entire body. And then take a breath in and hold and relax down, breathing out, and then holding the breath out slightly, just relaxing over the leg, and then breathing in, coming up slowly. And we'll come over to the other side. So we're going to do the same thing on the with the sitting on the left foot, bringing the right leg out in front, and then grabbing the toe. And taking a breath in, lengthening the spine, and then breathing out, coming down slightly, keeping the neck and spine straight. Take a half breath in, and then breath of fire. Pressing onto the big toe. Big toe is a major place where we have a lot of connections, energetic connections. Hence why we do this on both sides of the body to really work on those two main energy channels on the right and the left side. This particular movement also brings a lot of circulation to the upper part of the body. And then take a breath in and out. Relax down towards the leg. Hold the breath out for just a moment. And then breathing in, coming up and coming off the foot. And just moving slowly, coming out of that posture. You take a moment. Just a brief moment to check in with yourself, how you're feeling. And then we'll move into the next posture. So we're going to come with our legs wide, stretched out to the sides. I'm going to move my teacup out of the way. And once again, we're going to grab our feet. If we can reach our big toes, we're going to grab our big toes again with the fingers, pointy finger and long finger around the toe. If we can't reach, that's very fine. We can just sit with our hands on the chins or on the knees. So wherever we can reach, really. And we're going to take a breath in, stretching up, and then breathing out to the left. Breathing in, stretching up, breathing out, coming out over to the right. Breathing in, up, down to left, up, and down to the right. And you can begin once again moving at whatever pace is right for you today. This is a very powerful movement. It charges the energetic field. Of course, also works on the flexibility of the lower spine and the inside of the legs. Keeping the eyes closed if that's comfortable. Focus at the third eye point. Lovely. And breathing in, coming up to straight spine. Hold. Holding the hands where they are, breathing out. And we're going to stay where we are. And then for 1 more minute, breathing in with a straight spine. Breathing out, coming forward. And the same thing, just keep going. Focus at the third eye point. Moving at your own pace. Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness. It really trains our ability to stay aware, to develop our awareness. And then inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, coming forward. Holding the breath out. And then breathing in, coming out. And then gently, you can actually use your hands to sort of let your legs bend up and then come in. You can even, if you want to, shake out the legs a little bit. Lovely. And from here, we're going to come on to our front. So lying down, gently, being gentle with the spine. And we're going to come into a Cobra pose. So you can either be here, just on your arms, on your forearms, straight neck. You can, if you want to, even come higher. In that case, place your hands under your shoulders and then press up. I'm not going to go any further because it's not going to be good for my back right now. And you can come all the way up if you want to, but just stay with whatever feels good for you, feels good for your lower back. So wherever you can create some length. So we also want to bring our heels together and the feet of the soles of the feet facing up. And from here, again, we're going to do breath of fire. Unless, again, if you're on the first few days of your cycle, you just do long, deep breathing here. Otherwise, half breath in and breath of fire. At whatever pace works for you. And this posture works on bringing the prana, the life force energy, through the spine and up towards the higher parts of the spine, the higher chakras. It also transform the sexual energy, the creative energy, into energy that we can utilize. And take a breath in. Stretch the spine just a little bit further up if that feels comfortable for you. And then breathing out, staying as you are. Keep the breath out, pulling the navel in towards the spine. Um, Squeezing everything up and in towards the spine, up towards the third eye point, focusing on the third eye point with your eyes, and then breathing in. And as you breathe out, just come slowly all the way down onto the floor. And you can just put your head to one side, let your arms rest along your body, and just allow the spine to relax for a moment, release. Just relaxing down towards the floor. Take a deep breath. And then placing the hands under the shoulders. And just come up. Um, Again, in whatever way feels good for you. Maybe come onto all fours, or and then come seated again in easy pose. And we're gonna do some shoulder shrugs. So we're just gonna be breathing in, bringing the shoulders up, breathing out, releasing them down. Closing the eyes, focusing on the third eye point. Again, if you want to keep Sat Nam on the breath, breathing in Sat, breathing out Nam. This is further moving the energy upwards. So we sort of started from the bottom of the spine and then we slowly moved all the way up. So continue the shoulder shrugs. Just continue moving. Lovely. And then breathe in and exhale. Relax. Staying seated. We'll start doing some neck rolls. So we're going to be moving our head to the right shoulder, And then back, just gently back. So if you have any neck issues, be very gentle and careful. And over to the left and down, looking down. And slowly rotating the head, breathing in as the head comes backwards, breathing out as it comes forwards. Again, neck rolls stimulates many meridians in the body, many of the, at least one of each organ pair. Uh, the meridians go in pairs around the different organs, so they are in organ pairs. And we have at least one meridian from each organ pair running through the neck. So this can actually stimulate quite a lot of detoxification. It also opens up that channel into the higher chakras. Stimulates the thyroid. Lovely. And then we'll just reverse the direction. Going the other way. Slowly moving. Allowing this to be really relaxing as well, calming for the mind. We actually also stimulate the vagus nerve in neck rolls. The vagus nerve is closely connected to the parasympathetic nervous system, the brake system of the body, the relaxation system of the body. And then you simply come back to center. And for a moment, keeping your eyes closed, just feeling into yourself. We have come to the last part of this Kriya, which is Sat Kriya. So we are going to sit on our heels. I'm going to show you from the side. Going to sit on our heels. We're going to be doing the Charlie's Angels mudra. Someone said this once and I thought it was so funny. You know, like the Charlie's Angels. Pointy finger points up. The other fingers are interlaced. If you are female identifying, you cross your left thumb over your right. If you are male identifying, right over left. And sitting on our heels, bringing the hands overhead, just squeezing the heads just gently. And we're going to have our eyes closed, focused on the third eye, and we're going to be doing the mantra Sat Nam. So we're going to be, as we say Sat, we're going to pull the navel in towards the spine. And then as we say Nam, we relax it down. It looks like this. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So pulling the navel in, Sat, relaxing Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Fingers are pointing up. Focus on the third eye point. You can start Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Sat. 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 Nam. Stretching the arms straight up towards the sky. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Keeping the chin tucked in slightly. Sat. Nam. 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 And inhale. Reach the arms up. Squeeze all the muscles in the back. Squeeze the buttocks all the way up towards the neck. Reaching up, focusing at the third eye point. And then exhale. Keep the out breath. And then drawing the navel towards the spine, squeezing everything up and in. Focusing at the point of your fingertips, pointing upwards, directing all that energy up, and then breathing in again. And relax down. Lovely. That was the last part of the Kriyas. You can come straight into lying down on your back, relaxing. So you can grab something, maybe a sweater or something if you need it. And just come. You can stay seated if you want to. If you want to sit in easy pose, hands, palms facing up, eyes closed. You can relax here if you like. Or if you want to, come lying down on your back, stretching the legs out. Let the feet fall to the sides. Palms facing upwards towards the sky. You can either stretch your legs out. You can also keep your feet on the floor, feet wide apart, and then knees falling in towards each other to support. This is nice if you have any pressure in the lower back. But either way, wherever you feel comfortable, letting the palms face up, and body relax down to the floor. And then start breathing deeply, heavily. Start to find that deep relaxation in the body. Feeling the body melting down towards the floor. Heavy. Muscles releasing and just allowing that energy to move throughout the body that you have worked on today. Just noticing those sensations. Start moving your fingers and your toes. Take a bit of movement into the body, maybe turn your head side to side. And take a deep breath in, bringing your hands overhead, stretching. Taking a full body stretch. Staying on your back. You can bring your legs into your chest, your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You're rocking side to side, giving your back a little massage. And then stretching, keeping the right leg up, stretching the left leg down. And then just bringing the right leg over towards the left. Taking a little bit of a twist here. So bringing the right arm out behind you. Right leg is coming over towards the left. And you can look either up towards the ceiling or look over your right shoulder. The right shoulder wanting to come down towards the floor, the knee wanting to come down towards the floor on the other side. But don't force anything. That's just the direction of the movement. And then we come back to the center, called the cat stretch this. You can bring your left knee back up, stretching out your right leg. And then take the same stretch on the other side. So bringing the left knee over towards the right. Left arm comes out behind you, looking over to the left shoulder or looking up towards the ceiling. Very gentle twist. And then bring your legs back into the chest, maybe rock side to side once more. And then rubbing the soles of the feet together if you like, rubbing the hands, the palms of the hands. And then coming up to seated. So either you can sort of rock back and forth a couple of times, come up to seated, or you can come over to the side and just help yourself up. And we'll come into easy pose again, and we're going to close. Just come up to seated, close your eyes. Just rubbing the palms together once more. Maybe pressing the palms of the hands into one another, bringing them to the chest. And again, just checking in with yourself now, where you're at now. Just feeling the shifts in your physical body, in your energetic body. Remember to stay hydrated following the class. And just take a moment to thank yourself for being here, for doing this very powerful work. Kundalini yoga really works with the energetics of the body, and it helps us to change our perspective of ourselves and the world. It helps us to release tensions, emotions that we might be carrying around, that we have been carrying around for a while. And through these practices, through the breath work, through the movements, we are able to release quite a lot of that. And it all happens through your own experience. So you can always look to your own experience to get the confirmation of that. And it's, like I said, it's development of your awareness. It's the yoga of awareness. You can do some very powerful work with Kundalini yoga for your own well-being. We're going to close with long time sun and 3 long sat nams. So you can sing with me if you like. The lyrics go, may the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the pure light within you guide your way on. This is a blessing to yourself and to anyone that you want to send this blessing to. And take a breath in and release out. And then breathe in for a long time sun. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Breathe in for Satnam. 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 I think you can bring your hands up to the third eye and take a bow if you like. Bowing to the divine within yourself and within everything that is, recognizing that power. You can put your hands over your third eye, well, your third eye and your regular eyes, opening your eyes into the palms of your hands to keep that energy. And yeah, that's everything for today. I'm going to stop this recording.